it's Steven here from Crystal Tractor and Equipment. Today I'm out in the beautiful city of Deland and I'm visiting our enormous Kubota Supercenter. Now we've got everything out here that you could need to either get your job done or take care of your property, from construction equipment, tractors, mowers, and even lawn care handhelds and other two-cycle equipment. Now we've got an enormous lot here and a ton of stuff to go through, so I want to take you in, show you what we've got out here, and then afterwards we'll go inside and meet the store operator, Mr. Rush. We'll show you around the showroom, meet the parts and service people who will help out here, and we'll show you just exactly what Crystal can do here to help you with everything you need. Let's take a look. So here at Deland, we're a full-line Kubota equipment dealer. You know, so the question here, it's almost where to start. But I think we'll start right here in the corner with the construction equipment. So you can see right now, we've got a couple of SVL 97.2s here. We've actually got a 75.3 up there by the front we'll take a look at in a second. So a U55 excavator here. We've got a couple of KX018s as well as a couple of U17s and some K08s. So we've got a lot of different options there for backhoes, track loaders, excavators, different things that you're gonna need for your construction needs, as well as the new 75-3 SVL here. You know, it's got that keypad start and some other enhancements. Definitely wanna come check that out if you're looking for a new track loader. Then right here, we've got the new Kubota Sidekick. You can see kind of the new design here for 23. Awesome, love that orange color. And then here starts our tractors. So right up here in the front, we're gonna keep our compact tractors here. We got a couple of BX series right there. Is a BX 1880. Just waiting to kind of be set up with whatever you need. We've got a 23S here, BX 23S. As you can see, that comes with the backhoe already assembled, as well as the loader kit. So you're getting a nice little compact tractor there with versatility. Then we've got a B series. We've got a 2401 here and a couple of 2601s. Right there you can see we've got one with some turf tires on it. We've got a couple of those here. Coming on down, what do we run into? But at LX 2610, we got a pair of these, and actually right now, this is pretty nice. You can see here we've got a 2610 SU, the special utility model. And then we've got a 2610 here, which has the turf tires on it. And that's interesting because if you don't know the difference between the SU and a regular version, the SU does not have the mid PTO. So with the regular one here, you can actually use those turf tires and throw a mid-mount mower on there, and then you can get a lot of cutting done as well as your regular tractor activities. So that's a pretty handy little model. Now, coming on down this way, we're starting things off with an L3302. You can see we've already got it packaged up with a BB1266 box blade. Gonna be the perfect size for pulling behind that 33 horsepower tractor. So we've got a couple of 3302s down here. Moving on into a 3902. We've got a slightly larger MX 5400. Nice 54 horsepower mid-size tractor there for your utility work. Then we've got an M5660 SU. This is great for getting a nice powerful tractor if you just want to get farm work done. You don't care about all the extra conveniences and amenities like armrests and floor mats and stuff, and you just want something rugged that's going to save you some price and get the job done. Can't beat a 5660 SU. Then we've got some 7060s, and you can see here, we've got this one already comboed up with a RCF 2072 rotary cutter from Land Pride. Gonna be great, 6-foot cutter to pull behind this 70 horsepower tractor. And here's another one that we do have already assembled with a loader. So different options for you to check out here. And then if we swing around to the other side, we're gonna find probably the most popular tractor to ever wear the color orange, and that is a nice big selection of L2502s. Now coming in here, you can see we've got some with turf tires. We got your traditional R4s, although these are the new Titan Track Loader 2s. They're exclusive to Kubota. You can see we've got some gear drive and some HST models. So quite a large selection here for those 2502s. It's really one of the most popular tractors because it's so versatile, fits into a lot of spaces, but has the power you need to get the work done. So definitely come down and check those out. Over here, we've got a Grandel 3560 tractor here with the cab, really nice, and another Sidekick. This time it's gonna be in that black color, and this one we actually threw a windshield on. So definitely something you wanna come down and check out too. Those things are great for just hauling around on the job site or on the farm, on the ranch, wherever you need to take it and really get your work done. Out here in the center, we've got a couple of featured implements. You can see we've got some skid steer attachments here, including an accumulator and a nice big heavy-duty rotor cutter. And speaking of heavy-duty rotary covers, check out this Blue Diamond Severe Duty cutter we've got on display here. That'll really whack through some stuff. Now we're gonna come out here to one of my favorite spots, which is what I call the mower barn. And this is, of course, where we keep all our mowers. So let's head inside and take a look. So in here, we are loaded down with all the mowers you're gonna need. Now here on the left side, we keep our Kubota selection. And right now, we've got a nice selection of residential mowers, kind of up into the prosumers as well. So we've got those Z232s, 242s, and 252s, which are gonna be great, kind of different deck sizes and different features for each one. I love the 232s, they're gonna save you a bunch of money, but really you get that nice Kubota quality. Over here, we've got some Z422s, goes up into that kind of mid-range prosumer, they call it. So it kind of sits in between a residential and commercial mower. And right now we've got a big ZD1211 sitting there too. I love that, it's one of my most favorite mowers really in Kubota's line. Over here, we've got a stand-on, we've got an SZ22 48-inch deck. And then you gotta love one of these. Now this is actually the F2690. Now this is sort of a tractor mower, but rather than having your deck underneath, you can attach a deck up here to the front and you get rear wheel steering so you can really get into some tight spaces. And then we got a used Whacker Newson roller over there too. Now coming over this way, you're gonna see our Gravely selection. A lot of Gravely's in stock right now. So we got everything from the Pro Turn series, like the 360s and 372s here, moving up into the biggest and baddest, the 660 and 672. You're gonna have EFI available on all of those models. Then coming down here, you've got probably my favorite Gravely, the Pro Turn ZX, a couple of 48 and 60s available, and then some ZT HDs, 48s through 60s, and a couple of ZX Residential Series Gravely's down here too. And then you got one of the coolest looking Gravely's for sure, the ZT HD Stealth, a full lineup available of those. Then moving down into here, you can see we've got some of our Axis 200 stand-on mini skid steers. Now, these little track loaders are extremely versatile. You can get them to all kinds of tight spaces. We actually have a couple of the narrow versions available here, as well as the regular wider versions. Now, both of these you can add auxiliary flow to, so you can set them up with a grapple and really get stuff done that you're not gonna be able to fit a larger skid steer in. And kind of keeping with that stand-on theme, we've got a couple of Pro Stance and Z Stance Gravely's here. So really, again, stuff that you can fit into tighter spaces that you're not gonna fit kind of anywhere else. Now coming out this way, you can see we've actually got a Whacker Newson SM120 as well as another Gravely Axis. You can see here kind of the differences and the comparison between the two, so you can check those out. And then up this way, we've got an Atlas JSV 6400. This is a really cool job site vehicle that you can really get up to 6 people in. You've got an assisted dump bed in the back and a ton of cargo capacity, so really cool. We got a video on one of those too if you want to check it out. Now coming through the gates here to the back, we get into implement territory. So you can see here, we've got all kinds of rotary cutters lined up and ready to roll, all kinds of different sizes, different heavy duties to light duties. We got pallet forks down there, plenty of pallet forks in fact, extra tracks and stuff for some of our track loaders. Over here on this side, we've got a whole bunch of grapples, we've got some disc harrows back there, and different implements for skid steers as well. Now, as we come up here through the back of the area here, behind the service center, we're gonna head up here onto this dirt area because this is something that's kind of really unique back here, and I really wanna show you this. So, let's have a look out here. Now, as you can see, as you look around here, this entire pad, this is all dirt, right? All the way down there, loops around, comes back this way, goes down there and loops around, and then out here in the center, we've got this big, wide pad. Now, the great thing about this is a perfect place to come and bring the equipment that you're thinking about purchasing out here, run it around, and make sure that everything works right and feels good for you. Whether that's a tractor, an excavator, a track loader, a skid steer, you can bring all that equipment out here, run it around, do some digging, get a feel for the controls, and make sure that everything feels right for you, because that is, of course, important. You don't want to spend a ton of money on a machine and find out later when you get it home or out on the site that it wasn't right for you. So we've got that testing ground out here. You can really bring that equipment down, run it around, and check it out before you buy it. So that's always a handy feature that you definitely want to look into when you come down. Now, as we come down off of that pad, we come around to the back of the service center here, and we're gonna head up this way, just up to the side. I'm gonna show you where you can come in and meet our service advisors. Now, one of the neat things is, we have this driveway here. Now, this area actually goes around, circles around the whole building, and that's really nice because that means you can bring your trailer and your truck with your equipment out here. You can unload, and you don't have to worry about backing it up and getting out of tight spaces. You just roll on around and make your way right out of the lot. So That's a pretty nice feature there as well. Now, as we come in right here, you can see this is our service entrance. So you can head in there, and just in to the left is gonna be our service advisors too. So you can get in there and really get the help that you need. We also have some refreshments inside for you. Now we're gonna come around back up here under the front awning and take a look at what equipment we've got hiding under there. So right out here under our awning, this is right under where the front doors are. This is where we keep some of our featured equipment. That's some of our more popular stuff for our customers to check out. So you can see here, we've got another Atlas JSV 6400. Again, that 6-seater model. A couple more of the mowers we've got pulled up here. So another stand on. We've got a residential Gravely ZTX 48, ProTurn 372. Down here, we've got a couple more Kubota mowers. So we've actually got a Z422 with a 60-inch deck this time. Another stand-on. We've got a ZD1211 diesel mower there, as well as some of the residential mowers again. And right here, this is pretty cool. This is the new Gravely ProStance EV. This is a fully electric zero-turn. This thing absolutely will haul down the field, and there's no gas, no oil, no maintenance or anything to worry about. So that's a pretty cool machine. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head on inside. We're gonna meet Rush. He's our store operator. He's gonna show you around the showroom and introduce you to some of our team members. So let's head on in and say hi.
Hey everybody, my name is Rush Rollins, store manager here in Deland Crystal Tractor. Love to show you around the dealership. First off, over here to the right, we got steel, full line steel dealer. Anything in the steel line we got and carry. We keep a lot of stock out back as well, which I'll show you that here in a few minutes. Let's take a walk over here real quick. Take a look over here at the inventory. From hedge trimmers, weed eaters, line trimmers, blowers, handheld blowers, backpack blowers, and we also have the electric line too. It's becoming more and more popular. Let's walk over here and introduce you to the parts department. Well, on the way there, I want to introduce you to Butch. He's in our sales staff. Butch is one of our top salespeople here in Deland. Next, we got Anna. Anna Paciello, another top salesperson here in Deland. We got a couple guys out on lunch, and then we got Roger Rickles over here. So what we try to do here is we want to make sure the customers are happy. And when they come to our location, or we get them on the phone or through the internet, what we like to do is make sure we get all the questions right and we get all the answers right, and we put all that together and try to fit them in what they're looking for. If it's a mower, tractor, construction equipment, whatever they need. Now, if a customer already owns a piece of equipment and they need help with their own parts, we have a really good parts department. We got Cody Rezaniti, we got Curtis over here, and what these guys do, they're mechanically inclined enough to help the customer through the process. And we keep a full staff and packed parts department with a lot of parts and the knowledge to help the customer. So if we don't have it, we can get it quickly and move forward. On the service side, when you come in our dealership, you go straight down the hallway. We've got 2 service advisors down at the end. I'd like to walk by there and introduce you to them. Hey man, how you doing? Nice to see you, brother. Yeah. This is David, one of our service advisors, and Don, he's out at lunch right now, but these guys stay busy. Our goal here is the customer come in, bring their equipment in. These guys go out there and they ride it up. They find out what the customer is needing. So it's most importantly is the communication and the thoroughness of the situation and staying in contact with the customer. So if we run into any issues, we pick up the phone, call the customer, but we want that process to be as smooth as possible. We have a full shop too. If you want to poke our head out there real quick and just do a little glance. We have a very active shop. We got 9 technicians out here full time, and we keep them very busy. So our goal is to dig through our problems and figure it out and make the customer happy. At the end of the day, we want a happy customer base. And this is Don. Don, I want to introduce you real quick. He's our other service advisor that has done a phenomenal job for us. Makes a lot of customers happy.
Yeah.
And if we do make one upset, what do, Don?
Make it right.
We make it right. And that's key here at Crystal Tractor. This is my office right here, and if you're ever in the dealership, please feel free to pop in and say hello. We've got a lot of good customers and friends that come in daily, and makes the day go by quicker, and enjoy meeting new people.
So there we have it, everybody. This is our Deland Kubota Super Center. Hope you found the video helpful and help you see how we can help you with all your equipment needs here at Crystal. Come on down and see us. We're at 1580 South Woodland Boulevard here in Deland, or give us a call at 386-734-2119.